All right.
Okay, my name is Tim. I'm from Lincoln. I'm originally from northern New York. One of the primary reasons I'm here, although there are numerous reasons, going back all the way back into the 1960s as an activist for the Students for a Democratic Society. My wife and I are on Social Security. That's all we have. We do not appreciate the Tea Party and false alarms like Representative Ryan saying that, that the only reason we're on it is because we want to bask in the safety net of disability. I'd like to have him try and live on what we try and live on, because that's all we have. I sent him an email to that effect, and I asked him that question. Of course, I said, you probably won't answer because you were probably born with a gold spoon up your ass. But there are other reasons why I'm here. I'm sick and tired of plutocratic rule, and I'm sick and tired of the plutocrats waging wars for big business. And it's got to end, There has to be a democratization of the economy, and that means even right down to the local level, even in some places like Lincoln, Vermont. Things have got to change. And to put it very simply, I'm hoping that the change is revolutionary, and I'm hoping it's peaceful, but Trotsky had it right when he said revolutions do not happen in a vacuum. They happen because there's no other way out. So the best thing that I can say is let's try to localize everything and start producing for our own needs and get rid of the plutocracy one way or another. That's about all I can say.
And you were speaking earlier about Vietnam.
I'd rather not talk about it.
And in terms of budget cuts in Vermont, how do you feel about that? Well, there's still tax breaks being handed out to the richest Vermonters.
Well, the tax cuts that Shumlin's pushing, and I don't know where the hell he's coming from, and the budget cuts, I can understand where that's coming from, because there's not enough coming down from Washington. But the point is it's all parts of the same thing, plutocratic rule. The Bush tax cuts are what's the problem with the economy today. It's costing the federal treasury $3.5 trillion a year. And them, and the deficit would disappear.
And do you see this local movement for economic justice as part of that, any of those tax cuts and the plutocratic rule?
Well, I think it's a path to it. Look, a globalized economy, all it does is plunder and exploit the planet. Capitalism as we know it today is killing the planet. And if you want that to stop, then you've got to democratize the economy, get it re-regulated, maybe create citizens' commissions. I think I strongly support citizens' commissions that have some teeth in it. They can tell the government, what needs to be done. I've run some small businesses myself. I'm not adverse to anybody trying to make a buck. But when you got to do it in an exploitive and rapacious way, the way we're doing it today, it's no good. What we need to do is create an economy that meets basic needs, especially on a local level and especially in agriculture. Why should countries like in Colombia, all the arable land being used so you and I can have a cup of coffee in the morning, when it's some of the most fertile agricultural land in the world, and half the people of Colombia are half starved? Doesn't make sense. For less than $10 billion a year, every kid in the world could have potable drinking water.